Trish, I am desperate for this coffee. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Taylor, hi.
Your secretary told me you haven't taken a break in 3 hours.
No, I haven't, but that's because we're in the home stretch now, aren't we?
You're not going to work through the night.
No, I'm not going to do that. I have plans for dinner tonight, actually.
Oh.
Maybe we'll run into you and Ridge tonight.
I won't ask who the we is.
Who knows, maybe we'll run into Stephanie and your father out there as well.
I doubt that.
Oh, it's possible they would have plans tonight, isn't it?
Stephanie and my father haven't been seeing that much of each other recently.
Really? I didn't know that.
Apparently things didn't work out.
That relationship was very beneficial for Stephanie.
You know, I'd really rather not get into this.
All right, I won't ask you to. But, Taylor, I would take it as a personal favor if you would do everything in your power to get those two back on track again. I mean it. I would appreciate that. I know my ex-wife, and this man was very good for her. All right, we'll talk about this another time.
I'll let you get back to work.
Yeah, Eric Forrester.
Eric, I think you should know there's something going on down here.
What?
The Belief formula, the new one that I was adapting to silk taffeta and velvet, well, it's disappeared.
What do you mean it's disappeared?
I came in here, I booted it up on the computer, and it wasn't on the hard disk.
Well, can you duplicate the formula?
Eric, it took me months to put that formula together. It's very complicated. Look, Ridge and I are working on it right now. So I'll talk to you later. About that dinner tonight.
No, well, forget about dinner. We need that formula. All right, keep me informed.
All right, I've got the original belief system on board here.
The adaptation is very different.
I know, but let's retrace the steps. Come on, come on. I know we can do this together here. We can figure this out. Now, what was your first step? Where did you start?
The lower quadrant.
Yeah, but what was your first step, though, after that? Come on, think, Brooke, think.
I think it had something to do with spectrophotometry. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if I took the backdoor approach.
All right, just take your time. We've got all night.
I wonder if your dinner plans with Brooke are still on. After what I did to that formula, they can't be.
Yes, come in.
I was just on my way home. I wanted to say goodnight.
All right. Good night, Sheila.
Well, I hope you enjoy your evening and give Brooke my best.
Sheila, just a second. Come in for a minute.
The Bold and the Beautiful. This portion sponsored by Sunrise Smooth Metamucil. The grit is gone.
Would it offend you if I asked you out after all?
Offend me?
Well, I know that you're aware that Brooke and I had plans for tonight.
Yes.
Oh, there's been a mishap in the lab. She's going to work late.
Really? What happened?
The new application for the Belief formula, the one that Brooke has developed for the Holiday Inn Cruise Line, seems to have disappeared.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, it's my hope that she'll be able to recover it.
Maybe you would like to stay here and help her.
No, this will be good for me. Now, shall I pick you up?
No, I'll meet you there. Where will we be dining?
The Ocean Club in Marina Del Rey. I'll leave word with the doorman to let you in.
Well, that sounds exciting. I'll go home and change. I'll see you there.
Okay.
Yes!
Okay, you've got the probe. Now what happens?
Well, I used the probe for hybridization.
What process did you use, though?
I can't remember.
Oh, come on, Brooke. Yes, you can. Just think back. Relax and remember.
Yes. Well, yes, it was the annealing.
Okay, good work.
I separated the strands by heating them and then cooling them to induce recombination.
All right.
Okay, let me get this down. Can you get it with the remote, the door, please?
That's great. Okay, you got it. I knew you could do that. Okay, what else do we have now?
Well done, Peter. Everything looks very nice.
Thank you, sir.
I'll ring for you when ready to be served.
Very good.
So what's in the cup?
Nice one.
Really?
What's up? You want a drink?
No. Is there any ice left?
A little.
But that would feel really wild.
Mr. Forrester, your guest has arrived.
One part and 10 to the third. Store at minus 80C. Ridge, I really think that I'm starting. Taylor.
Come on, get it down. Don't forget it.
Hello?
All right, that's it.
Okay, now what?
Well, now I have to go back to the first quadrant.
What's going on?
We lost the belief formula for silk.
I lost it.
Whatever. Anyway, we've got to recreate it. I've got a collection showing in 1 week, and I've got to have that fabric.
What are you going to do?
Work until we get it right.
I see.
Ridge, you don't have to hang around here.
What?
Don't you and Taylor have plans?
Brooke, we can't
Yeah.
slack off on this.
I'm not going to slack off, Ridge, but I don't need you, really.
Are you sure?
I developed the formula. I'm sure I can remember it. So why don't you two go enjoy yourselves?
Seriously?
Yes, seriously. I don't need a babysitter, Ridge. I'll call you if I get a breakthrough, okay?
All right, then.
It's good to see you, Taylor. Have fun, you guys.
Thank you. You're very charming and handsome yourself.
I guess we belong together tonight.
But there's only one table in here.
That's all we need.
A private dining room? I've never been in a place like this.
That's why I chose it. Come on, sit down.
Yes, Mr. Forrester?
Peter, would you pour this lovely lady some wine, please?
You were very quiet in the car.
I'm worried.
About the belief formula?
This showing is my biggest ever. And it's all because of those wrinkle-free fabrics I'm using. You know, I've already got a stack of orders. I can't fill any of them until Logan comes through.
She'll come through, Ridge. She always comes through for you.
Does she seem different to you now?
Yeah. I have to admit, I was surprised. She let you go tonight without a fight.
She's been that way ever since she's been back.
This change, do you think it's for real?
She seems like a different person. She treats me almost professionally, like a colleague. I'm telling you, it's very strange.
Why do you think she's changed?
I've got a theory about that.
So why do you think Brooke is suddenly so aloof?
My theory is that she's tired of being miserable.
But was she miserable?
Look at her life. Hanging on to a relationship despite everything I did to discourage it. That had to be terribly disappointing.
So you think she's finally decided to give up and go on?
What else could it be?
Ridge, obsessions aren't easy to give up. Remember that woman you told me about, that lady from the Midwest? What was her name?
Lauren Finmore.
That is a perfect example of obsession taken to extremes.
You're talking about the nurse that switched babies on her?
That woman was obsessed with Lauren's husband, to the point where she took his and Lauren's baby and switched it with another one.
Wait a minute, I hope you're not making a comparison here.
No, between Brooke and that lady, no. That woman was sick.
That woman was dangerous.
But you don't think Brooke is dangerous?
Brooke is not gonna switch my baby.
Well, Ridge, she's carrying a baby. And it might be Eric's and it might be yours. So do you think if she secretly found out that it was Eric's, do you think we actually know the truth?
Taylor.
Obsession, Ridge. Obsession. Don't forget it. Don't underestimate it. Whatever happened to that nurse?
She died in a fire.
Well, I guess that's the last we'll see of her.
How's your Chateaubriand?
Oh, everything this evening has far surpassed my expectations.
Has it? Because you seem a little troubled, like something's wrong.
I just haven't experienced this kind of happiness before, Eric.
And that's what's troubling you.
I haven't known many moments like this. It makes me realize how barren and shallow my life has been.
Well, you can't take an evening like this. I mean, this is a special night. It's a unique evening among all other evenings. Evening like this doesn't happen very often. Not for anyone, myself included. You can't really compare it against the rest of your life.
I'm not making myself very clear. It's the way I feel when I'm with you. That happiness, that sense of rhapsody, I guess it's those feelings that make me look backward. It makes me want to cry when I do. To see another woman in another city, not so terribly long ago. My heart goes out to her. How miserable she was. How totally isolated and alone. Chained in by her own uncertainties, fear, insecurities. How deeply destructive she became as a result. Have you ever looked at yourself, had this overwhelming sense of compassion for what you've been through? The misery you caused yourself?
Sure.
No, I am not talking about self-pity here. I'm talking about so much more than that. I'm sure when you look back on your life with Brooke, how much you loved her and how much you suffered because of that love. You can understand what I'm talking about, can't you?
Yes, I can.
I didn't mean to open any old wounds.
You didn't? I'm just sitting here thinking about how deeply you've touched me. Sheila, you touched me more deeply than any other woman I've ever known. I think that's because you've suffered.
I've suffered. And I've caused a lot of people to suffer. And right now, what I would love more than anything in this world is just a chance to start over. Chance to just not look back. Pretend it never happened.
It didn't happen. Sheila, I know nothing about your past, and so, to me, it didn't happen. So you can start over right now. I'm giving you that chance. And if you would let me, I would like for you to give me the chance to start over again, too.